Good day, everyone. As you can see, we're going to be talking about Aviate. This is one of the newest protocols that Truth Seekers is partnering with, and they've done their audit KYC with them. So you know that they've at least been very well audited by somebody that we know in the industry, and is hopefully going to help protect us from any type of chance of a rug or anything like that. Like anything in DeFi, though, this is not financial advice, and please do your own research. If anything in this video does give you some interests or it tickles your kind of fancy to kind of research a little bit more, then please bring yourself into the Discord, come and check out the website and have a closer look. For right now, if you do have a moment, please do like and subscribe down below, and obviously if you have any comments, I'd love to hear from you. Everything's growing really, really well in the channel, and I do appreciate all the support you guys are giving me, and the views that you guys are giving me. So obviously this content is adding value, hopefully, to you guys, and I want to keep it coming for you. So with Aviate, we're going to go through kind of a little bit of a deep dive into some of the features, the pros and cons about those features, and how it's set up. We'll do a quick run through of the website, I guess. I will kind of quickly run through the white paper, but in the most part, you're going to want to do your own research and your own look into that. But basically, the whole idea of this is trading bots. There is a pre-sale coming up, before I forget, to be in the pre-sale. Truth Seekers, with their partnership, I guess, they've decided to do something together where you do have to have 2,500 Truth tokens to give their token, I guess, a little added value or perk, and that will allow you to buy in day one at $1 per token, I think they called the ACF token or something like that, or AV, sorry, I should know it. The AVI token, sorry, Aviate. So with that, you can come a little look here. Obviously, transparent trading protocol. The idea is there's bots, which is something that, like I said, I like diversifying in bots, especially if we can prove that they're not Ponzi-nomic based and that we have real trading happening, which they are going to be fully transparent with that and showing a lot of that stuff, which is fantastic. So definitely some positives there. The KYC. With Truth Seekers, another positive in my opinion, that they are doxed and on camera, and we can see who's building this protocol, and I think that's a great way to be. Trading profit payouts, so the payouts are made in USDC, which again I think is a good thing. You don't want to be paying out in the token, in my opinion. I think that was originally possibly a plan, but they changed that, which I think is a very positive change, because it would create sell pressure on the token, which is not as nice. I mean, it's helpful, I guess, if you want to gamify it and get yourself in at a better price, which would give you a portion of the pool with your money. If you put $1,000 in and the token's $1, you have a higher pool percentage of per token base than if you bought 1,000 tokens or $1,000 worth when the price was $2. You're only getting half the tokens. So there's a little bit of gamification in there, but I think that would overplay it a little bit if they were paying out in the token. So the good thing is they are paying out in a stable coin, which helps kind of keep something static. Otherwise, it would just be all kinds of different ways. You would never know how much you're actually earning on. So yeah, nothing else too much fancy to the website. As I said, we'll head over here. I'm not going to go into too much details here, but do have a peek. The trading bots, they have, I think, 5 right now. Yeah, 1 Forex and 4 crypto bots. I love it when I see Forex bots. I think they're a great addition to anything crypto related, because it's bringing outside revenue into the space. When you have crypto bots, they're basically just, it's a neutral game, right? Like if I buy a token at $1 and then you buy it at $1 as well, but then you sell it at $1.50 and then I don't get out in time, I know I don't make as much as I could have made it, but somebody else is losing even more because they bought it in at maybe $1.80. Sorry, I'm explaining that really poorly, but the idea is crypto bots, the money's inside the ecosystem. It's just it's neutral, so there's no new money coming in to help make things better for everybody. Whereas Forex, you're putting money out into the regular markets, foreign exchange markets and stuff like that, and you're getting back the ability to then bring money into DeFi, which is very helpful right now in a bear market, especially. The more money we can bring in, the better it is for all of us in getting earnings. So the tokenomics, basically the idea is the token, you buy the token and the trading profits, that gives you your pool size. So based on the token, how many tokens you have, based on the percentage of tokens that are out there, that's your percentage that you're getting of the rewards that are generated. Saving the security, the KYC, and all that stuff with Truth Seekers, so that's great. 30% is the team cut. So let's say they earn on your 1,000, they earn let's say 10%, $300 of that 10%, or sorry, 30% of that $300 is going to the team, and it goes into research development and a safety fund that they're creating, which is really cool. I do like seeing something like that. Basically, if they have a black swan event of sorts, they'll be able to make everybody whole and then carry on, and that's coming from their team cut. So I think this technically is maybe a little expensive, but based on how they're using it, I do see some value to this kind of larger amount because they're also using it for our protection, which is great. And 10% profits to the team. So, and the research, I believe, from what I was reading and hearing on a couple other videos, is they're going to be researching other bots, creating some bots of their own, and testing bots. So all this stuff costs money to try and do the right way, because you want to test with real dollars, real money, and to do that, that's what they're doing here, which is, I think, again, another positive to the protocol, to help make sure it's good and sustainable and all that jazz. So that's great. I think they had on here, I thought. So tokenomics, I thought they had a little bit of an idea of the bots, but trading bots. I thought they went into a little bit more info on what the bots are, but basically there's some different varying risk ones, and there is a truth bot as well, I guess, that Truth Seekers is using, that I guess they're saying averages about 1% a day. So some great opportunities here for them to kind of spread the risk out and not have everything all in one thing. So with 5 bots, like it says here, it gives them a pretty good diversification. So it's almost like, and one of their wording is, it's like an ETF for bots, because you're basically getting that diversified spread of risk for yourself, and you're not having to do the research and go into the stuff. So it's, like I say, it's almost like an ETF for them, or for you if you choose to invest. As I said, keeping in mind that the token price will vary, and so there is some value to getting in early, or if there is a little bit of a pump and dump on the token, which there very well could be at first. I can't say that they're going to be completely immune to that, but there is a 7% sell tax that'll help get rid of some of that. Buy tax is 0, which is great. It makes it easy to get in, but just keep in mind of that sell tax. So I mean, if we do have a little bit of a pump into the system when it first opens up, and then maybe everybody decides, or a bunch of people decide to sell off because they've made some pretty good profit, hopefully then the price will come down a bit and allow some people to get back in at a better value. But that's a little bit of a gamification. That's kind of the one negative, I guess, if you will, to this, is people getting in early could benefit a little bit more up the start. But because there's no Ponzi-nomics base to this project, that definitely mitigates my concern with that risk. It's just an added little part of it that you want to kind of make your decisions with. And as you take profits, if the price of the token does keep going up, if you compound those in, it's not going to be giving you as great a value back, because if the token price has gone to $10 instead of 1, you're now, your money that you're putting in is 10% or 10 times less valuable. That said, if it's earning and you're getting your ROI, there's still some positives to that too, but you may play around with that. So the great thing here is if you were to have a good little chunk of change, you'd put it in and then just start taking profits. And then if you do see maybe a drop in the token price for whatever reason, people getting out, getting spooked, whatever, that's your time to kind of maybe compound and get some more out of it. Lots of ways you can play this. It does give a little bit of a diversity or a little bit of variables in there, which creates some extra fun, I guess, or gamification with the protocol. So there's some things to that. I think I've kind of gone through everything. I had some notes for myself, so I'm just going to take a quick peek. But like the big stuff is profits are paid out and stable, which is positive. There is a token that goes up and down, which is a positive and a negative. And to get into pre-sale, you do want those truth tokens if you want to get in day one and guarantee yourself that $1 per token. Could we see it go below $1 after launch? That's always possible, right? There could be people that are going to play around this token. There could be people that see a new token launch, see some activity on it, know nothing about the project, and throw some money in and cause it to do a little bit of fluctuation. So take that as you will. Sometimes with this kind of stuff, I kind of take the idea of decide on a price or decide on a solution and just stick to your guns. If you start trading the token and stuff, you could wreck yourself. It depends on what you want to do and your risk tolerance, though. Other than that, yeah, I think that's about it. Oh yeah, so the bots, I just to kind of clarify a little bit. So there's a Forex bots that they kind of average 10 to 20% per month. There's a low risk crypto bot at 8% average per month. A medium risk that goes 10 to 15%. A high risk at 15 to 25%, and then the truth bot, which is 20 to 40%. already around 1% a day, and they've done some testing. There will be some numbers coming out very close to launch, some back testing or some real tests that they've done in the past. So if you want to get to, like I said, if all of this makes you want to maybe learn a little bit more, then head on over to the Discord and be ready for that information to drop. I think that'll be a very useful tool to add to your understanding of the protocol and your comfort with the protocol, if you choose to take a stab at it. So hopefully that's given you a taste of information that is helpful for you when making a decision on this protocol. As I said, the Discord will be in the Discord in the video description, so click on that if you are interested. And as always, please, thank you so much for hanging out with me and for getting informed about Aviate. And if you do decide to get in there from this video, don't hesitate to drop me a little in the Discord. Let me know how you found out about this protocol, and hopefully we'll all benefit from some opportunity here. I haven't fully decided whether I'm getting in. I have a bunch of stuff already diversified, so I'm just going to see what happens in the next couple of days with my earnings and my risk capital, whether I have a little bit more to play with. And if I choose to get in, I will post it in my Telegram and soon to have Discord. So you're welcome to join either of those. Again, links down below if you want to hear what I do in real time. Yeah, so thank you so much, guys, and have yourselves a wonderful day.